Hey, what is up, you guys? I'm back here on the YouTube video, and first off, I just want to say that I'm really sorry for you guys who have been watching my videos and seeing that I haven't posted in 4 days. It's just because I'm in high school. I'm in a college preparatory high school. Those of you who actually go to my high school would know that this school they give you a lot of work, and this week it's just been crazy. So, without further ado, I'm just going to jump right into the video for today. So, today, I'm going to be talking about an article I read on the New York Times by this woman named Julie Pulley, who was, I think she was a female military soldier, or I don't know what rank she was, but I know that she wrote this article about if women should be in the military. And the article is called Should Women in the Military? And then it says a question mark and it says no thanks. So this can give you the idea that she is not too supportive of the woman being in the infantry rank. Oh yes, woman in the infantry, sorry. So what do I think about it? I think women should be in the infantry, but she brings up some very good conflicting points. So one of the points that she brings up is you know, if women are in the infantry, that means that they would have to be in the draft. So if there was ever like World War III or whatever where we needed more soldiers, currently as the draft is set up is only young men get drafted into the military. But now if, you know, women are in the infantry, then you'll have to draft women into the infantry, which is can be quite difficult. And another one of her conflicting views is if women get pregnant. You know, obviously you're not gonna send a woman out into war if she's pregnant. And but at the same time, if a woman gets pregnant and her squad is depending on her and they go into war, that's a less chance that they can win. So that's also something to think about. But yeah, there's a lot of different conflicting views. You also have to fight with the generals in the army, the conservatives. It's just a lot going on. I think if Hillary gets elected as our first president, I think this will be a further push toward this goal. And she also brings up some more views about you know, how families would be affected by it. Because currently, as you know, human beings in our society so far, we're still along the lines of kind of, you know, the woman staying home, taking care of the children. In a way, you know, we're slowly shifting away from that after thousands of years, but we're still kind of stuck in that mental state. So, if women go out into the military, how would families be affected by it? And that's something to think about. Also, I read another very conflicting view is if half of our military was consisted of women, would our pension rates go up, and would more of our soldiers be injured in the war? In World War I and World War II, we had excellent injury rates compared to the other countries that were at war. But would those rates have been the same if women were in the infantry? And I personally think that women are very tough, and with the right amount of training, they can be just as effective as a male soldier. And I personally think that maybe the casual rates could have been less, they could have been more. But me personally, I go along the lines of a woman can save a life. Well, a woman can save a man's life just like a man can save a man's life. So I think the casual rates might have been lower, they might have been higher. You know, if half the infantry were women, our military numbers would increase, which would give the enemies more targets, but at the same time, that's also more cover. That's also more squad cover, that's more missions you can do. And I don't think military rates would have been higher, and I think pensions would have been lower, less people getting injured, but that's just my personal opinion. I personally think women are just as strong as men with the right amount of training. I think that women are naturally born weaker than men, but with the right amount of training, they can be just as qualified soldiers. I don't know, guys, what do you guys think? Whatever you guys think, just comment down below. I know this is going to be a big move for America if this ever does happen, which, you know, eventually it will, just like everything else. It'll be equality, it'll be equal, but unfortunately, you know, there's not selective equalness, so I think women also will have to be drafted into war if that ever happened. Hopefully, there'll be no more drafts, hopefully we won't need that, but, you know, realistically, that probably will happen. So, you know, tell me what you guys think down below, and until my next video, I will see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.